And I want to tell you one of the fastest ways to reduce pile-up. Your fears are part of your pile-up, are they not? We already reduced a pile-up at the start. Your pile-up is already lesser, meaning your future is already better. Because something coming from here, we have let go. Now, whatever we wish to make will be easier. In this pile-up is everything that's happened, right? It's all the unspoken emotions. It's all the unrequited love. It's all the trauma. It's all the abuse. It's all the memories. And the thing about memories is that it's not just in our mind. It's in our DNA and every single cell. Memories are handed down generations, especially life-changing memories like loss, rejection, betrayal, cheating, abandonment, war, violence, famine, drought, plague, the pandemic. Even if you have one family member 5 generations before who's gone to war, the memory will come down. 10 generations before cheated by their partner, the memory will come down. 15 generations before multi-marriages and relationships, it will come down. So today, even if we have Uber and Swiggy and Zomato and Venmo and GPay, we could still be behaving like we're running out of food and money. Because pile up. Because life cosmically compound interest across lifetimes and generations. What's the fastest way to make sure we've lightened our load, shed our baggage, and can look forward to this us that we know is possible? The fastest way is to use the decree, and the fastest way is to use the decrees for memories. Everybody has gotten a sense of their pile up. 800, 300, 1,000, more than 1,000 megaton. Enough is enough. Everybody has a sense of that pile up. Can I get that confirmation? Can I see the hand emoji?
Yes, people have started putting their hands up.
I want you to tell me, and this could be a memory from then, or this could be a memory from now, especially for those of us who are still living in very toxic, traumatizing, abusive, unhealthy, wounding environments. What is the one thing you wish hadn't happened? What is the one thing whose memory still haunts you? What is the one thing that continuously keeps playing in your head, is your nightmare? What is that thing and what has it done to you? Hang on. And if that hadn't happened, who would you be and what would you be doing? On your terrible sheet of paper, 2 separate sheets of paper, take 3 minutes. Write your memory. Maybe 2, 3 memories will come up simultaneously. 100 memories are not coming up simultaneously. So take your top 3 as they pop in. Write them down. And if they hadn't happened, if these situations hadn't taken place, if this experience had not shown up, who would you be and what would you be doing? That answer on a separate sheet. Here's what we have to do next. In writing down the memory, you've expressed it. It is outside your body. So just in writing it, either you will feel a little better or you will have all kinds of reactions associated with remembering that memory. What I want you to do, and choose the first one, and yes, it can be an experience, it can be a situation. And I want you to give it to me like a movie title. Like a title. If you had to write it as Sholay, if you had to write it as Rocky Weds Rani,
Arg the dog. Arg the dog.
Arg the dog, yeah, dog, sorry, not dog. Arg the dog. Whatever,
Mission Impossible.
Khalnayak. Yeah, whatever. Write it down in one sentence. That is the title. It could be sunflowers also. Whatever you can bring it down to, you bring it down to that one sentence. And on a scale of 0 to any number, not even 1,000, million, but any number, please rate the influence of this situation, experience, and memory in your life. How much has this held you back? How much has this made you think like, I'll never get it right? I'm a loser. I'm not good enough. Life is hard. Everything is difficult. It's easier for others. In how many ways, how much negative chatter has this influenced your reality? What has this memory done to you? Don't share yet on the group. Just write it on your sheet of paper, write your title, and write the number for it. How big is this memory in your life? Some of y'all may prefer that I can only do it between 0 to 10. Okay, do it between 0 to 10. 0 is not at all. 10 is very high. Some of us need bigger numbers than 10. Like 10 just doesn't cut it to understand the enormity of what's taken place in our life. Use whatever number. Okay. And that number will pop into your head the moment I've said 0 to whatever number. Write that number down and get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for one of the fastest, incredible pile-up dissolvers and resolvers. Are you ready?
Yes, and people, whenever Nidhu asks a question, it's a yes on the chat, for sure.
Are you ready to do away with this and go to that second page? The page of who you would be and be doing if this hadn't happened. The page that is your potential. I will come to potential. Let's take a look at pile up first, because everybody's clear, yes? You cannot move very far or at very quick speed with this pile up. And because life cosmically compound interests, life also cosmically compound interests the good, the better, the light and the bright. How much ever lightness is coming in now, it will grow in the coming days, because it will also cosmically compound interest. Okay. Okay. Did I get a yes everywhere? Neelu, can you please confirm? Is
Loads of yeses.
ready?
Continuous yeses with exclamations and hearts. And there's a yes, boo, with a red heart also.
Super. Super. And here's what we're going to do. It's actually one word and one sound. And the word and sound has to be done in a particular way. It is exactly like when on stage a magician shows you this hat, and then he puts this ribbon in this hat, and then he takes out a rabbit. And what is that like? That is like, please everybody, make the gesture of like this with your hands. And that sound and word is poof, poof, poof. One more time. We're going to do it 3 times. Poof. Have water. Give
Donna was
yourself,
abracadabra, which is also right, but we are doing poof right now.
we're doing poof. Give yourself 5 seconds. Please take a look at that memory. Please take a look at that title. Please take a look at the number. What is happening? Can you even remember it as clearly? Is it disintegrating? Is it suddenly far away? Is there a blankness coming when you think about the memory? What is happening to your pile up? Don't share what it was. Tell me how you are right now.
And again, it is just pouring in. So somebody wrote puff as in P-U-F-F. It is P-O.
Yes, P-O-O-F-H. Poof. It's an oof with a purr. Poof. It's poof. It's poof. It's poof. It's poof. It's poof.
Very much. It's Athena says can't remember the problem, and I'm still just scrolling. It's amazing what is showing up, Nidhu. I'm going to go backwards now. I find it hilarious, says Donna. My pile up is getting lighter. Words are getting erased, says Neha. Lighter in feeling to eat a lot, says Samida. Memory not bothering, says Deepika. Why am I giggling, says Sonali. Raji says, so relaxed that my back just feels so light right now. Trishi says, burped. Esbit says, I'm yawning continuously. Vinesh is lighter. Renu saying, can't remember. Jayanti says, I'm smiling too. Memory far away, says Jaswinder. I'm feeling happy, says Suparna. Almost erased. Feel good, says Vijay Kumar. And Shailesh says, confident. Priyanka is sneezing. Back has become heavy for Shivani.
Treatment off.
I won't run it over. Sorry, Nidhu, were you saying something?
Treatment off.
Treatment.
That has become heavy. Treatment off. Treatment off. Treatment off. Treatment off.
Sarika says, feeling so good and excited about my present and future. Ashwin is saying, not feeling any change, and Neha's head is heavy. Stephanie is excited and is exciting and hilarious.
Have you ever experienced anything faster than this? Even for those of y'all who have had a reaction and one person has had no reaction. And those of y'all who've had a reaction, please have some extra water. Say treatment off 5 times and give yourselves 2 minutes. Heavy head always means trauma. Often it also means rage, and that could be part of your pile up. Heavy back or backache always means feeling alone, feeling unsupported, and can carry a lot of anxiety and worry. That's part of your pile up. Now your pile up is coming out from your cells physically. It's trying to leave. It's out because it wants to leave. It's out because its time with you is bye-bye. Bye-bye is also 2 words, by the way. It is bye-bye.
Anisha has constriction in her chest, so treatment of water.
Treatment of, treatment of, treatment of, treatment of constrictions, treatment of constrictions, treatment of constrictions. Has some water.
Yes. Priyanka is asking, can we do it for others? And again, there are these other questions about family and everything, so we'll come to that a little later, Nidhu.
Yeah. Doing it for others is later. First, you must learn to wear your own oxygen mask. Let your own cup overflow it before you think about filling others. So, coming to all of that, how we're going to do it for others, when are we going to be prepared to do it for others, what is required to be able to do it for others, hang in there. Because you have one more sheet of paper. You have that sheet of paper of who you could have been if this hadn't happened. Please take a look. How much on that sheet of paper are you closer to right now? When you first did it before the poof, that sheet of paper may have felt like a dream. How real is this second set of words now? How much closer are you to this now? In one, we were taking a look at pile-ups, the past. In this, we are taking a look at the future because your pile-up reduced. Has your pile-up disappeared completely? No, but it has significantly reduced. And that means your future forward movement to your future self is shorter, lesser, quicker, easier, maximum movement for least amount of effort. How much does it take to say poof? How much does it take to say poof in front of your head if your head is feeling funny? How much does it take to say poof in front of your chest if your chest is feeling heavy? Poof. But stay hydrated.